everybody, where else can you find authentic Italian food with one of the best views in Duluth? I'm Madeline Dusek.
I'm Chad Watzak. We're with Team Dusek and Edina Realty, and this is Everything Twin Ports. As busy realtors in the Duluth Superior area, we are constantly out and about in the community and around town. This show highlights some of our favorite spots in the area and some of our partners in the real estate industry and the role they play in your next real estate transaction. We are Team Dusek with Edina Realty, and this is Everything Twin Ports. All right, let's va into the Bene. Hey everybody, we're inside with the owner of Va Bene, Patrick. Patrick, thank you so much for having us here today. Tell us a little bit about Va Bene and how it got going.
So Va Bene, we started 14 years ago, modern Italian restaurant right here on the Lake Superior shores. Jim and Mary Kay Baraducci started the restaurant. They took family trips to Italy and came back to Duluth and wanted to provide a warm, welcoming space for people to come enjoy authentic Italian food with views of Lake Superior.
Awesome. What part of Italy is the family from?
So they're from both sides. So Mary Kay Baraducci is from the northern part of Italy. Jim Baraducci is from a town called Portorano, south central Italy. So a little fusion of both north and south cuisine.
Well, Patrick, what about living in the Twin Ports do you love most?
I've lived here almost all my life. I'm kind of one of those classic cases. I moved away out of college and I was longing to come back, so I moved back a few years later, returned, started a family. It's just a beautiful place to raise a family, great outdoor spaces to be active. We're hardy people up here, and so we all kind of fight through the winters together, and I think that gives us a great sense of community and camaraderie.
That's awesome, that's so true.
So what is your most popular dish here?
So we have lots of popular dishes. We are primarily a pasta place, so people know us for fresh pastas. Our most popular is the avant-garden salmon. It's a beautiful dish that we created 3 years ago for an outdoor farm-to-table type event at the Glensheen Mansion.
Well, I'm getting hungry just talking about this dish you mentioned, so let's head in the kitchen and let's get going on it.
Sounds great.
Okay everybody, we're in my favorite place, the kitchen, and we're here with Patrick again and one of our managers here at Va Bene, and what are we going to be making today?
So today we're making the avant-garden salmon. It is a pan-seared wild-caught fillet of Alaskan salmon on top of fresh pasta noodles, a pappardelle noodle. It's a long, wide, flat noodle. Okay. Just lightly tossed in Alfredo sauce, orange glaze on top of the salmon fillet at the end, and then microgreens that are grown here in Duluth. There's a gentleman in Duluth, his name is Dave Rogotsky. He has a family business. They go out to Alaska off the coast of the Bering Sea in the Bristol Bay area, and just for a month out of the year, the end of June and then beginning of July, they catch the sockeye salmon. Okay. And then it's processed up there, flash frozen, flown down to Duluth, and we buy it from him.
Right now I'm going to drop the fresh pasta.
So tell us about this pasta, Patrick. It looks like somebody cut that in the basement.
That's exactly what happened. This is pappardelle pasta, originated in the Tuscany region of Italy. It's sort of like a fettuccine noodle where it's wide and long and flat. It's much wider than a fettuccine noodle. It's an egg noodle pasta. We make it fresh in-house. It's an old, very, very simple recipe, but just been passed down through the generations of the Baraducci family.
So with the noodles now, did you completely cook them all the way through, or are they just kind of halfway done? Now we're going to finish them off in the sauce?
Always al dente here.
Uh-huh.
To the tooth.
Right.
So it should be slightly firm. We don't want it to be fully boiled. Okay. You want to have a little bit to work through in there as you're eating it. Noodles down on the plate first. That salmon fillet will sit right on top of it. We've got an orange glaze, very simple, just orange juice, brown sugar, vinegar. Okay. And then we've got microgreens that'll go on top of that, basil microgreens. They are the early sprouts from a basil plant, and those are grown here locally as well.
Okay, everybody, here we are with the avant-garden salmon. I had to say that really slow because it's a tongue twister. So we're going to try it out, and we're really excited. done just perfectly.
It's perfectly.
So good.
The orange on top, it's just such a great citrus flavor to it, but not overpowering at all. It's
Not
so
at all.
great. And the view you cannot beat.
All right, well, there you have it. We're at Va Bene restaurant in Duluth, and if you want an authentic Italian experience, you got to come to this place and check it out. They're located right above the lake walk here, so you have a beautiful view of Lake Superior while you enjoy one of these great dishes.
And if you like this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up and share it with all your friends. And we'll see you next time on Everything Twin Ports.